And I think I just now started filming this. This is Dave with Action Auto Parts. There's Boss Man and Big Back Betty Bambi Bam. We're moving to Vagabond today. He said, what a wonderful day. She's in her prime of her life right now. She's been resting for a while, so we decided to move her. Boss is doing a fine job navigating. Straighten her out, boss. About 2 more foot if it's... Oh! You might well get out and look, boss. I think that's where you want it, though. Big boss man, there he goes.
But it don't want to work up so high.
Yeah, you don't want to turn. I mean, it's close
Yeah,
to.
maybe come up just a little bit more. I'd like to get that front end down, but if we have to, we can pull that. That ain't a big deal.
Well,
Yeah, let me come up just about another foot or so.
okay. Big boss man, there he goes. Old Betty Blam Blam. She's been a workhorse. She's our workhorse. If it wasn't for her, we'd be in trouble. But, oh! That'll work. That'll work for who it's for. Big boss man says this is who it's for. There he is.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Well, the thing is about the Vagabond, like I told Dave, we loaded on a rollback, we unloaded off a rollback, so that tire was off the wheel and all that good stuff. This thing, when I bought it, if you go way back, I got a few shorts of when we got it. There was a tree growed up underneath that, and that's kind of what done that right there on it. I wanted it here, but it was setting, well, about the width of the camper out further than I really wanted it. I wanted it kind of back closer to the trees, and so my OCD is kicking in. I'll have to hook to it once we get it off the truck and pull it out just a little bit, and then we're gonna go get some 4-inch block and get it leveled up under the frames on both sides, dig down, get it where it's good and level. And then my plan is, like I said, you can see I want it over a little bit. I really got it a little closer to the trees than I had intended, but once we get all these stumps and stuff out, we can probably do some kind of a landscape and island out around it, and I won't have to worry about mowing it or nothing, but that'll probably happen next year. Until then, we'll just have to weed eat and whatever. Now, that panel was missing, so I had to make one, but I want to get it leveled up and get it cleaned on top, and then get a good coat of some roof coating on it. And then we got to get all of this flooring out. This was come out of that brick house, the spec house I'm doing, and we used a lot of this in the cabin. And I may end up using some of this for the floor in here once we replace the flooring in it. But anyway, it's like a 48 or 49, I think, Vagabond. But once we get it scooted over a little bit, my plan is then we can put a little parking thing over here, leave enough room to put some furniture or whatever on it, and then if somebody wants to stay in it, they can pull right up in front of it. So that's kind of the plan. I want to get it over. We're going to move this old Pontiac. I'm either going to put it on Marketplace to part it out, or for whole or something. It's time to do something with it. But this is the bedroom door that goes back into the bedroom, and it's got its own little screen door, which we'll have to rehab. But see if I can get in there. There's a little closet. But I want to get all that stuff taken out of the roof, and then want to get it patched. I'm going to try to take this stuff out in a way that we can use, especially the bent, curved pieces, as a pattern. I don't know if that's going to be possible or not. See if I can get my chunky butt up in here. Oh! But there's the old original refrigerator, which would be cool to get it redone if you had to take the guts out of a new refrigerator or whatever. But that's the little bedroom. See, it's got the closet doors, got an arch. the original range hood's in here. The stove was missing, but the sink is there and the cabinets. But I want to go back with just the regular birch plywood. Take this old flue thimble out and get the roof in pretty good shape. In here, that's the worst parts, right around the front door. But like I said, making sure I got the right patterns and widths, which I'll take a lot of pictures and measurements, but those little shelves I can keep and reuse. It'll have to have doors built for that upper cabinet. And it did have, whether it's original or not, some kind of a shelf right there. But if it was all in a lot better shape, I would probably just paint it. But if I'm going to have to redo it, I'd rather fix it to where it's kind of more original, if that makes sense. But I love this whole thing. We got 4 vintage campers. This one's the oldest one. Here's where it would have had a furnace or whatever in it, but I wouldn't put that back in it. I just leave that out and probably redo it to where it would match it with the refrigerator or whatever. But this is it. We're going to get it off the Black Betty Bama lamb. And oh, if I can get out of the truck. But Dave had to jack it up so we could get it up on our old truck sits up so high. It wasn't really wanting to let it spin very good on the reese on the ball. Let me get out of the way. All right, so Dave's saying get out of the way, so I guess it's maybe about time to wrap this puppy up. But we'll be doing some follow-ups on this one once we get it all leveled up and on block, get it all cleaned up, and then probably get it cleaned out and then decide on what section to start on, taking the floor out and get all the floor stuff replaced in it. But I got to get working on the roof first so we know no more water and stuff's getting in it. But y'all have a great one. Give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, say something about Dave. He don't care. And yeah, he don't care. And leave a comment, please subscribe. And as always, Lord willing and the creek don't rise up above the Vagabond, I will catch you in the next one.